can't see clearly, the first square and the second square are almost the same, but the first square, it'll just start out showing like a man, you know, it's supposed to be a boxing man. It's supposed to show the face of a man and like this part of his body getting punched by gloves. And then it switches to the next scene, which is the face of a woman in this part of the body and herself getting punched by gloves. And then it goes on for the next two scenes. But then, and as here, it'll keep going because I put this up in big letters showing round 117, showing that it goes on for a long time. And the next one, round 367, right? And then it'll come to the final round, and it shows both of them getting knocked out. And then once they have to, you know, raise the hand of the victor, the referee pulls out both of their hands, showing that both of them win.
Okay, cool. Comments?
It's a good idea, but it's kind of ridiculous, like 367 rounds, man.
No, I
I don't think anyone could last that long.
Yeah.
But the concept is clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
But.
Yeah. Okay. And I guess for sounds you'd have cheering and like boxing sort of sounds.
You can have like the Rocky theme song.
Cool. Okay. My only comment for that one is if they're both knocked out, and then they both turn out to be winners, does that really make sense?
How about they draw?
I almost think it might be better to have they're both losers. Because what you're trying to say is if you fight each other, you'll both lose. It doesn't make sense to be fighting each other for 365 days and they both win. Yay, we can continue this.
No, it's kind of show that they're equal.
Well, but they're both winners. The winners, even though they fought each other and knocked each other out. I don't know if that's the right message. I'm just saying the same thing with them both being losers might say a better message. Okay.
Alright. Yes.
Okay, so basically this one is just so there's a guy with like a woman's shadow, and they just like walk, and he kind of just like walks to like different backgrounds, I guess, just like to different places for a while, and then like in the end it's just like it just turns blank and it says break free from like the shadows, and it shows a woman trying to like get free from the man's shadow.
So the woman is a shadow, but she's also animated trying to struggle or whatever. Yeah?
Yeah, like at the end.
Okay. Comments? Guys, please, I'd like to hear everybody talk. I haven't heard from most of you. That's it?
I like the idea, but wouldn't it be too simple? Only one of you guys working on the video?
What?
I'm saying, like, if it's just one person walking on the street and a girl's shadow, I don't see.
Oh, no, there's plenty of work. Don't worry about the amount of actors and that stuff. That doesn't matter. There's plenty. Why is it walking through different backgrounds?
I don't know, it's to like show it's more like
It's struggle, I guess, like it's attempts.
and like to show like different places. So like it's not only happening like here, it's happening like
It's
different
happening,
places.
okay, different. So, is it a different person, or is it the same person in different backgrounds?
It doesn't really matter, but I think I had it as the same person.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
How is he going to make
Buntam?
a guy and with a girl shadow?
You can do everything, don't worry. How they make it, that's not the problem. Amara, what do you think? Sorry? Sorry? It's cool, that's not what I like to hear though. Just try to say, how do you make it better? What do you think is good? What do you like? Try to get some feedback. Guys, it's like two people talking in this class. Please, I want all of you have to give feedback. Otherwise, I'm going to give all of you 0 out of 6 for the last criteria. None of you want this, yeah? Okay?
It's like too simple. I mean, no punchlines. I mean, not like not clear and Our some clear point and crucial points. I mean,
I think Owen specified in the end. He said like the text break free would pop up somewhere, and those like in the last scene will just show the woman separated from the man in the end.
But then that was just the idea.
Sorry?
Wouldn't that just break him, like, break the idea?
It's break free from his shadow, yeah? From under his shadow, isn't that the satire? Yeah, okay.
I'm saying if the shadow goes away from the guy, wouldn't that just break the entire topic that you're trying to tell people?
Yeah, isn't it?
Why would it break it?
Well,
she's leaving him means like, I don't know, I'd find like going against what they've been talking about earlier, that they're both equal, walking on the same like shadows coming out.
No, they're not equal.
But they're not equal. What were you gonna say, Matt?
well, I was kind of thinking, make them equal at the end. Like it's like suppression, suppression, suppression. At the end, she kind of breaks free, and then they start, it's instead of walking in each other's her in his shadow, they're just together.
Okay.
I was also thinking.
That's an idea, yeah.
Like I could have, like in the end, like have it go back and like not show them separate or anything, and just be like the choice is yours or something, whether you break free or not.
Oh, it's not really their choice, is it?
Not really, but it matter.
No, but I mean, yeah. I mean, personally, I think the idea. I mean, like the poster, I think breaking. I like the tagline. I think it works. I don't necessarily see. I think it. Like all of it. Like I almost think like just having a shadow, breaking free is almost all you need. Like I don't know why you have all this stuff going on here. Like I think it might be. It might look kind of weird to have a person, walking. Because he's walking, isn't he? Or he's not walking. He's just standing in different backgrounds.
He's like walking.
That's what's going to be hard, to have a person walking and the shadow walking, and to see that it's a maybe, yeah.
Can we make it that the 21st century is the century of equality?
As what? As the tagline?
As a man walking in a shadow with a woman struggling to get out.
Yeah, I mean, what he does as a tagline is up to him. But I'm just thinking, what? Yeah.
From prehistory to the 21st century, and then finally the woman.
Oh, so you're saying the different backgrounds could be different time periods or whatever? Could do that, yeah.
It's like now is time to break free or something.
Yeah.
Where will you take that background? Like, where?
There's lots of ways to do it. I mean, the nice thing about After Effects, you can just put two things together. So you can you can just shoot somebody against the blue screen, get rid of the background, put another background, and don't worry. How you can do it, you can do everything. It's only your creativity that's going to stop you. Yeah.
For the background, for the shadow, isn't it so hard to
No, very good. Don't worry, you can do everything. Don't worry about what you can do, how you do it. That's easy to do. I think you can work on it a bit. I think the concept is good, breaking free. I love your tagline. I think that works, but I don't think at the moment just having it almost seems like you're just trying to prolong it a bit. Like I almost think like the easiest if you had like I could almost see the same way you have your poster of somebody standing and a woman, and then having the woman, like break free, and then it turns into an actual woman or something like that, would almost be a simpler and maybe more straightforward poster than.
I actually had that as another one.
Yeah. So maybe that would be easier. I mean, not that you want to do it, but you almost a cool poster would be like a woman like is a shadow and she's like this, and then she gets up and she strangles the guy. But that's a bad idea. You don't want to do that because that's not says the right message. But I think freeing herself, and then or almost two things. Maybe what you could have is. I love the shadow idea, and I'm trying to think how you can do it. Yeah, I mean, think about it a bit more, but I think breaking free is good enough. I don't think you need the rest of it. I mean, maybe you can do something to do with holding hands and having the shadow be that as well. Like maybe what you could do, like what if you had this? See what you think. Well, what if you had a guy, you had the woman there, and then you had, so you see them, the guy and the woman, but then you focus only on the shadow. So now the guy's out of the picture, so now only you're concentrating on the shadow. And then the woman's like cowered like this, and you have another shadow, so also a black shadow, come and pick the, like a man shadow come, pick the woman up. And then you have another like split screen, and you have them both like real people walking away. I don't know. I'm just thinking, just trying to get that shadow clearer rather than just breaking away. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Any other comments? No.
Alright, so we didn't really have a storyboard, but the main idea is that throughout 30 seconds of the movie, we will change, since this is the man's side and the woman's side, we'll just change like the physical appearance of the man and the woman as the video keeps going. Like half of Owen will show up, then maybe half of me will show up, then half of Diana will show up, and then half of Monita will show up, and they'll keep changing.
Okay, and what do you want people to get from that? Gender equality.
I don't know how I didn't thought that.
We are all.
Message to be there, some sort of
We are all the same, or something.
Can it be a half of the body? Because most of the time, guys are much more taller than the girls. So if you take both of them, it seems like.
I'm just thinking. I mean, you have to think of the tagline, how you want to do it. And I'm not sure by just switching man woman, you're essentially saying they're all equal, because they don't look equal at all. It looks like an alien if you have half man, half woman. Like it's not gonna, you know what I mean? Like it reminds me of those books. I know you've seen those books that have like stripes like this, and like you put them, and then you sort of make, you know what I'm talking about? There's different pages, and they're usually in a spiral bind, and you can sort of flip them like this, and they're different like faces and stuff. Anyway, but it doesn't say anything, because it's not like it looks kind of creepy if you have a woman's eyes, bald male head, and a big chin. That's not what you really want to say. So I think you have to think more about that. Whose idea was it about walking across the street with the traffic light? Was that not this class?
No.
That was not a class?
It's her, the one getting the money.
No, traffic light.
It was in another class. Oh yeah? So that would have been a very easy one to do, just a video.
How's that one work? Traffic light.
Cool. Out of those three, which one do we think?
First one. Maybe the second one.
The first one? Boxing match?
Well, it's close between the first and second.
Second one, first one. Yeah, I agree with you. I think those two can work. I think the first one is more refined in that I think that it could you could kind of shoot it now. The second one I think conceptually might be stronger, but I think it might need some more work about how to think how to actually storyboard it out clear. You didn't talk much about sound, music, or anything like that. But you can probably you make sure you write that down. Okay, cool. You have 5 minutes left.